Welcome to Story Cinema. Spoilers ahead. Enjoy the story. Have a good day. And please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you. If you enjoy a blend of action, comedy and fantasy with unexpected twist, then Dude in Me is the perfect movie for you. Dive into this unique soft current film where body-swapping adventures lead to both laugh and thrills. The protagonist of the movie is Pan-Soo, the heir to the Hano group and a prominent gangster. Initially, the film introduces us to his extravagant lifestyle and his loveless marriage to Seo-young. Pan-Soo married Seo-young primarily because of her father, Mr. Han. Mr. Han is the president of Hano Group and a man of significant influence. Seo-young, wealthy and pampered, has never worked a day in her life, but feels entitled to her husband's and father's wealth. In first scene we see she complains about her father's refusal to buy her a gallery she desires. Pan-Soo dismisses her unreasonable demand and continues with his day. In the next scene at the office, Pan-Soo is informed about a carpenter who is refusing to vacate his shop, which needs to be demolished by Pan-Soo's next project. To resolve this issue, Pan-Soo instructs his right hand, Mr. Bang, to remove the carpenter by any means necessary. The carpenter junkie is apprehensive about the thug's use of force. He becomes terrified when Mr. Bang threatens to cut his arm if he does not sign the eviction papers. Ultimately, Junkie gives up his shop. The next day, Pan-Soo visits an old ramen shop that used to be his favorite. A high-skilled student named Dong-Hyun is also dining there and realizes he has forgotten his wallet. The shop owner forgives him, stating that Pan-Soo will cover the bill out of generosity. Although annoyed by the owner's boldness, Pan-Soo pays for Dong-Hyun's 4-bowl of ramen. The shop owner promises to reward Pan-Soo for his kindness. Later, we see Dong-Hyun attempting to retrieve a shoe from a pole on the edge of a 2-story building, loses his balance and falls onto Pan-Soo, who is standing below. When Pan-Soo regains consciousness, he finds himself in a hospital bed. A young nurse addresses him informally as a student, which confuses him. Upon exiting, Pan-Soo is horrified to see his own body lying in another hospital bed. The carpenter junkie then confronts him, calling him his son, realizing he has swapped body with Dong-Hyun's. Pan-Soo is further shocked to discover that Dong-Hyun's father is Zan-Ki, whom he had threatened the day before. The doctor diagnosed Pan-Soo with retrograde amnesia, explaining his unusual behavior. Pan-Soo recalls the restaurant owner's promise and rushes to find her, but the restaurant is closed and she is nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, his rival Jung learns about Pan-Soo's coma and plans to exploit the situation to eliminate him. That night, Pan-Soo returns home, but Seo-young, mistaking him for an intruder, calls security to evict him. He is subsequently taken to the police station and accused of trespassing. His distressed father manages to get him released due to his minor status. In the following scene, we see Pan-Soo attempts to weaken his comatose body by jumping on Dong-Hyun. Mr. Bang enters and, thinking Pan-Soo is bluffing, kicks him out of the room. Respected by his own employees, Pan-Soo returns to Dong-Hyun's home, which he finds uncomfortable, but he must address his numerous issues. Junkie prepares a variety of dishes to aid Pan-Soo's recovery. Initially resisting the gluttonous consumption, Pan-Soo soon realizes that even though his mind is different, he remains in Dong-Hyun's body, obstructing his appetite. Junkie believes Dong-Hyun was bullied into climbing the building's edge, causing the accident.
Pan-Soo visits the school principal to inquire about bullying, but the principal denies any such incident. Pan-Soo, determined to uncover the truth, enters the classroom and is immediately ridiculed by a group of boys. Recognizing Dong-Hyun's history of bullying, Pan-Soo defends a girl named Hyun, who is being bullied by popular kids. He confronts the bullies, and though the teacher arrives before he can fully act, Pan-Soo's intervention surprises everyone. After the school, Pan-Soo faces the bullies again, easily overpowering them. He later helps another victim in the restroom and retrieves the bully leader's phone, discovering a video showing the bully's involvement in Dong-Hyun's accident. The next day, Pan-Soo blackmails the bully leader with the video, forcing him to cease his harassment. Meanwhile, Seo-young starts dating younger men, and Mr. Yang discovers this, using it to blackmail her into conspiring against Pan-Soo. Pan-Soo meets with Mr. Bang, revealing his situation and proving his identity. Later, we see Pan-Soo encounters Hyun-young and her mother Mi-soon, who is revealed to be his first love. Mi-soon is shocked by Pan-Soo's familiarity, but is hurt by his past abandonment. Pan-Soo learns that Hyun-young is his daughter through a DNA test. He is deeply remorseful for his past actions and the hardships caused by his absence. Meanwhile, Seo-young fabricates accusation of financial misconduct against Pan-Soo, persuading her father to consider removing him from the company. Pan-Soo begins training at gym to lose weight and bond with his daughter, who is learning self-defense, with Mr. Bang posing as an instructor. Pan-Soo and Hyun-young gradually improve their relationship. Pan-Soo's transformation surprises everyone, including his daughter's bullies, who are eventually taught a lesson by Hyun-young. One evening, while at Mi-soon's restaurant, Pan-Soo learns about her past resentment towards him. He attempts to reconcile by kissing her in front of others, but Mi-soon rejects him. Pan-Soo, determined, follows her outside and receives a call informing him about the bully's plan to harass Hyun-young at a party. He rushes to the event, confronts the bullies, and defends his daughter, gaining admiration from people around. Mr. Han discovers Seo-young's deception and extramarital affair, disowning her and refusing her inheritance. He asks to meet Pan-Soo. Unable to appear himself, Pan-Soo sends Dong-Hyun with a microchip to relay his decisions. When the chip fails, Dong-Hyun, left to speak for Pan-Soo, chooses to leave the Han group to prioritize family. Han accepts his decision, and Pan-Soo expresses gratitude to Dong-Hyun. However, their joy is short-lived as Seo-young, enraged, hits them with her car. Pan-Soo is severely injured and taken to the hospital. On his deathbed, Pan-Soo speaks to his family, while Dong-Hyun loses consciousness. In the operating room, the same surgeon who caused the body swap reverts them to their original bodies. 6 months later, Dong-Hyun returns to school, now respected and dating Hyun-young. Pan-Soo has improved Mi-soon's restaurant and employs Junkie and Mr. Bang, creating a new chapter in their lives. That's where the story ends.
Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.